This is the STL Medical Weight Loss radio show. With Dr. Joe, no more talking, let's go.
Welcome back to the STL Medical Weight Loss radio show. I'm your host, Dr. Joseph Moleski. We got Drew Shelton in the building. We're talking about raw milk. We're talking about changing lives. We're talking about getting our patients the education they need in order to change their lives, whether it be a supplement, whether it be food, whether it be using this medication as a tool, or just giving you some support. That's what we're here for. Me and Drew on this radio show, we want to provide as much testimonials, as much advice, and debunk whatever we need to debunk. We want to make sure our patients are educated in every way possible. So I know that's long-winded, but last segment, Drew, we were talking about raw milk and the benefits. And, I think we should just get into it, and we should probably just consume some of this guy.
We're going to have a taste test on the air.
Yes, so this is
some of that.
Yes. So this is from Fresno, California. It's raw milk, and it's from Raw Farms USA. And so what I usually do is I take a little honey. I don't know, Drew, do you want honey in yours?
I love honey. I've never had milk and honey.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Well, it's God's nectar, right? It's God's nectar.
Wow.
Yep. So I don't have a spoon, but I'm using the San Diego Honey Company's honey. So all this is from California. And we are going to do a little taste test.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
I guess I'm going to drink to this.
Yeah, we're going to drink to it. We're going to cheers to it.
All right.
So this is to what? Gut health, right?
Gut health.
Gut health. Cheers. In Polish, na zdrowie.
Wow.
Isn't it good?
Got milk. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
And then if you had a spoon, you could swirl it around, and then you could, get the little honey in the bottom.
I had never thought about honey and milk before.
And it's I have never thought about it either, but it's really good.
When did you start with the honey? Is this recent for you, or have you known about this?
So this is over the last...
You didn't tell me. I'm a little mad at you right now.
This is the last 2 weeks, okay? And honey has about 300 components that are beneficial for your immune system, for your mental clarity. So when you think about probably people are thinking, well, honey has sugar in it. Yeah, honey does have sugar in it, and I'll be honest with you. This is the one thing that I'm fine with consuming is honey, because there's so many things that are beneficial in the
oh my gosh, it's so good.
Isn't it? And one of the things that I like too is if you heat up the honey a little bit, it goes the extra mile, but it can blend better with the raw milk.
Wow.
And this is one of the things that Paul Saladino was talking about. And I'm just providing it on this radio show because, hey, if it works for me, it works for other clients. I want everyone to find this. And the honey, you can use anything. I just recommend raw honey.
My mind is just out of the world right now.
And
I'm already thinking clearer.
And you know what? It's a treat. It's a treat. Think about this.
It's a little sweet too.
Yeah, and imagine, instead of grabbing the ice cream, grab this, put a little honey in it, stir it up. It's going to help your immune system. It's going to give you that little sweet treat, because we all have sweet tooths.
Wow.
And I'm telling you right now, that right there, I love this.
I want more. That's a craving I want.
Yes. And the yogurt, the kefir, is just a little bit thicker, and it almost reminds you of a milkshake. And one of the things you can do is you can put berries, you can put a lot of things in it, and put honey on top, and it literally extinguishes any sweet treat craving or that sugar craving you would have. You're getting the nutrients from the fruits, and then you're gonna get the honey, you get the raw milk. I'm telling you, it's slam dunk.
I was a little because I told you I'm very particular on my milk.
Yes.
And I was a little leery, but that was so damn good.
Yes. And so you might ask, guys, hey, all right, how do I get raw milk?
That's the thing, because if it's in California, you can't get it.
You can't get it. So, Fed from the Farm is a local...
great sponsor of Real Talk.
Great sponsor, and they're local. They're out of Sedalia, Missouri. And I actually ordered some raw milk, and I ordered some of their burgers, and so I'm going to give them a try. So I haven't tried their raw milk, but what I'm trying to say, guys, wherever you live, there is dairy farms that if they do sell raw milk, I would recommend at least trying it.
I'm going to have, because I've done some meat with Fed from the Farm. It's fedfromthefarm.com. I didn't know about the milk until today.
Oh my gosh.
So I got to up my order.
Yeah, and it was only like $47, $48.
That's not bad.
And so you get a couple of these quarts, And so I'm ordering from them because I can't, go to California every week.
No.
I usually go every 2 weeks.
So is that the price for one or for the two? Or
I believe I got
what the price
3
is?
or 4 bottles, and it wasn't that expensive.
Okay, good.
So I would check them out, fed from the farm. I probably need to contact whoever's the owners there because I want to go out and see what they got out in Sedalia. I was in medical school out in Kansas City, Independence area, and so traveling out to Sedalia, I've always passed. There's it's flat and farm, so
Yes.
I'm sure I've passed it. But I'm taking 2 segments to talk about this because gut health is so important.
It's your life.
It is, and I really want to make sure that patients understand the benefits. The other thing that I wanted to get into is there's other supplements that Paul offers, and it's heartandsoil.com, Heart and Soil,
Okay.
and these are beef organs. And so you might be like, beef organs, why would I want to eat beef organs?
Yeah.
So one of the things that I'm really into is educating patients. We've talked about Dr. Joe's top 4 helpful tips for weight loss. One of them is the 1 ingredient diet.
Yes.
Eat one thing's 1 ingredient, shop the 4 corners, not the processed foods.
Yes.
The other thing is stay away from processed foods. Limit your sugar intake. We don't want, highest excessive amounts of sugar. We want to keep it like 10 to 20 grams a day of added sugars. You can drink milk. It can have sugar in it, but not added sugar. The added sugar is what we want to look at. And then 10,000 steps a day. I see you got
I track it.
Yep, 10,000 steps to keep your movement. And then
It's hard in radio, but I'm tracking it.
And the other thing is 1 gallon of water. Keeping hydrated is very important. In radio, it might be hard. You might be going to the bathroom.
Well, I do go to the bathroom a lot now, but I have a big old decanter.
Yes.
And I don't have it today, but I typically have it during because when I'm here at the radio station, and we're recording this here on a Wednesday, but when it's my long radio days, I have that thing and I'm just chugging it.
So these are all habits of life that I educate patients. It's pretty easy. You made the step to book an appointment. Now, let's give you the education. Let's follow Dr. Joe's 5 helpful tips, like I just talked about. Let's get you on the medication. Let's get you down on your weight, get your confidence back, get you 20, 30 pounds off. Let's then maybe go down on the medication because you're going to have new habits, like Drew's talking about.
Oh, yeah.
And then continue that through a lifetime.
Well, that's just like my wife. I mean, she just started your program, but she had lost some weight with the
prior.
3 months of her and I and our lifestyle changing based on me being on the medication. So it goes twofold.
Oh, yeah. When my wife is on this medication, she's pregnant now. We're expecting our 3rd
Good
child.
For you. Congratulations.
Yes, it's going to be a girl. So I'm going to have 3 girls under 4. Can you believe it?
Maybe not so good.
I'm gonna have gray hair, guys. I'm gonna have gray hair. But
it's already coming in.
It's coming in. But when she's on the medication, she's instructing me, no, we're not gonna eat that. No, we're not. We're gonna do this. We're this. You're like, oh my god.
Yeah.
So you can see that instilling these lifestyle changes in your whole family is really a really added benefit that I see you're helping everyone in the family.
I want more of this milk.
Yep. We're going to do another one. And so I encourage anybody that's interested in just wanting to change their life and want to get back on track to book an appointment at stlmedweightloss.com. We're here for you. We want to change your life. Give us 90 days and we're going to prove it to you. We can. Drew?
I know it works.
Yep.
I'm a living testimony of it. I know a lot of our listeners are on the program.
Oh, yeah.
And it's working for them too. Website, stlmedweightloss.com. Phone number 636-628-6604. Call Dr. Joe. He will give you all the info.